This is a bit of a unique one. This is a Amoeba striker. This is a pretty unique spring rifle on the Airsoft market. There's a couple of things that makes this unique. It does have a bit of customization options, as you can have a Sultan down barrel, or you can have a stock with a rifle, the normal stock, or a pistol grip and no stock. I don't know why you do that, as it's a sniper rifle. You probably want your stability. If you need to do any work on this while on the field, just push this little button down here in the grip and pull down. And there's some Allen wrenches right there that'll fit all the screws on this. So you don't even need a toolkit to take this apart, because your toolkit comes with the rifle. The mags hold about 45 rounds. You can eject it with this paddle here, or you can also eject it right off your trigger well, just like this. They're a little on the longer side, but they're pretty thin, so you can easily stack these in a pouch, no problem. Your safety's right here. One thing that's really unique to this rifle is it has a open bolt system. It's the only spring rifle that has it. Just like that. So it has a bit of extra realism. So overall looks and everything like that, it's all polymer. It's pretty light. I like the looks of it, and I like that it has that realistic open bolt. But the problem with this open bolt system that it has is it's actually very difficult to pull back. Like, see, I move the whole gun if I grip onto it. It's very hard to pull back. I have a upgrade spring in it. But the problem with this open bolt system that it has, it actually runs into some issues. It has to have AEG spring specifically. It can't take your typical sniper springs, because it just can't fit them. You could probably sub one in there and it would probably destroy the bolt system. So it has to take the typical AEG springs. The problem with AEG springs is not going to be very good with range, and I swapped out the standard bucking for a VSR-10 because the typical bucking is not that good. It actually tore me rather quickly. Your hop up will be right here underneath your scope. You're going to need like Allen key for that. But yeah, so range actually lacks on this a little bit. I'll go ahead and give you the chrono test now so you can see how that is. Amoeba Striker 0.28 upgrade spring, swapped out bucking to VSR-10. 390. 390. 392. Same thing, 392. 420. 389. 389. So as of right now, it's shooting at 400, which is okay, but it's not great for a sniper, especially when it has the upgrades in it. That's not stock. That's with the upgrade Amoeba spring, which I can link down below for you. And then with any VSR-10 bucking, I just have a standard VSR-10. But at 400, it's really not that great for a sniper. Because if you get a really good, solid AEG, they're going to be shooting at 400 anyways. Like your typical, like, the CYMA M14 shoots at about 400. And that's semi-2 full auto. And this is bolt action. There's not really a lot else I feel like I could do to this thing. You could definitely do more to it if you wanted to, but I don't see the point. As it's too much of a cheap quality sniper rifle. So, if you want, like, realism, it's great, because it does have the open bolt. It has a lot of cosmetic things you can do to it. You can also put on a suppressor if you wanted to. But the problem is these threads are like really thick, so it won't take your typical like AG suppressor. So it's like pretty custom on the threads too. So that's another issue that you're probably gonna have with it. You can just get this little piece, but range is the biggest problem I have with this. I use like 2/8. I find that does the best in this, but range is kind of a problem. Because a lot of the AEGs has just about as much range as this does with it upgraded. So this is probably one that I would not go and get. The problem with Airsoft sniping and sniping Airsoft in general, any of the low-end snipers are not going to be that great. I'm going to be honest. The sniping in Airsoft is not something you can just jump into. You have to put a lot of casts into these to make them worth using. This one's okay to toy around with for skirmish, but it's nothing that I really use that much because it just does not shoot good enough. I can use anything else and have full auto or semi. Shoot just as good as this. So I would probably keep away from this one unless you really want that realism bolt and you want to put the work into it. But there's better snipers on the market. So if you're looking to snipe, I would save up and get something that's better quality, because this is going to shoot just as good as your typical AEG. It definitely looks cool though. It's an awesome rifle. I actually do really, I think it's cool that it has this little open bolt system. I think that's fun. If you're like gonna do skirmishing and stuff, then maybe it'll be okay for you. But if you're looking to get some full out snipes with this for not spending a ton of money, it's not really the best option. I would look into something else. But it's definitely cool, definitely unique. I'll go ahead and put it down in the description if you want to go ahead and check it out on the site. But anyways, this will be it for this review, and I'll see you in the next one.